Then we see here that Tagan has started the training of all the Demon Slayer cops, and he is asking everyone to put in their best efforts, but we see that everyone's condition is very bad. Then Tagan says that without improving the basic fitness, you will not be able to do anything in the next stage, so you have to perfect the basics, but we see that all of them are in a very bad condition, and then one person gives up. Then Tagan says that if you remain weak like this, then you will never be able to pass the training of Tsunami and Mitsuri. Then after listening to his scolding, everyone starts working hard again and are thinking that this is a hell, and if we get out of here then we will be defeated. If we go there, another hell will be waiting for us. Then we see Tanjiro coming there. Seeing him, Tagan becomes very happy. Then Tanjiro says, I am very happy to see you again. I am very happy to see that you are in very good condition. Just look at my condition carefully. And yes, I heard that you have fought another upper rank. You are really very lucky that every part of your body is still fine. It is only because of you that I am standing here fine today. So let's tighten your loose body a bit. Then we see that on hearing the name of training, Tanjiro becomes very excited and starts doing that training with full enthusiasm and leaves everyone behind. Seeing him, everyone is very surprised, and we see that Tanjiro is enjoying all these things a lot. Then here, Tagan's wives are very happy to see Tanjiro, and then Tansero thanks them for the previous mission. Then Hina starts. She says, thank you, Dato, we should do it for you. Then Tagan says that you all have to eat properly, and if you guys don't eat properly, then your evening training will become even more difficult. So come on then. Whoever skips his food, I will increase his training. Hearing this, all the people get scared and start stuffing their food. Then Zero also starts eating. Then here, one person says that you have patrol duty tonight, right? So would you like to switch places with me? Then that person says that I am not going to do this at all, because if you have night patrol duty, then you do not have to do morning training. Hearing this, Tagan does not like it at all, and then at night, the Demon Slayer cops men go for patrolling. Then one person says that nowadays demons are not really visible, but still these nights are very dangerous. I heard that demons are looking for a girl named Nezuko. It is only we who think so, because till now no one has heard this from those demons. This is true, but I want that now the demons do not come back at all. This is not going to happen at all, because the demon lying has been going on for the last 1,000 years, so it will not end so easily. Then that boy suddenly disappears, due to which the first person gets scared badly, but then the second person comes and scares him, and then they hear some sound, but they do not see anyone there. Then the first person says that don't do this from next time, so let's go now. They complete their patrol duty, and then we see that the eye of the man is following them. Then the next day, Tangan starts their training again, and asks everyone to form pairs in which we see that one person starts running by carrying the other person on his back, and Tansero is running the fastest. Then Tankan asks everyone to run fast, and then we see that after this training, everyone is very tired. Tansero is still not stopping, seeing which a person says, do we need such stamina to fight the upper rank demon? And then some people start asking Tanjiro about the upper rank demon, and then Tanjiro starts telling about his fight, just like Mitsuri, hearing which everyone starts getting scared and asks Tanjiro to keep quiet. Then a person says that there are some words which we normal people cannot understand at all, and then Tagan asks them to take a round of the mountain for today's last training. Hearing this, everyone starts making faces. Tagan says that if you guys keep doing this, then you will not get dinner tonight. Then everyone starts preparing to leave. Tagan says, then let's run quickly. If you get tired by now, then you will never become strong. You will not be able to become a hero. And then Hinasuru says that even though Tanger looks tough from outside, he is very good from inside. Tama says, why? Like you take the matter of yesterday? Tanger also did not eat anything until the last member came back, and in the end, he himself went to pick up that member on the mountain. Then Tanger says, you know that I can hear all this, and anyway, the master has asked me to take care of all of them, so I cannot leave them like this. Then Tanjiro also runs away and thinks that those who have become Hashraj are actually very good at heart. Then we are shown a flashback where Tanjiro and Gu are doing a food competition. Then Tanjiro thinks that I cannot eat more, but if I lose in this, then I will not be able to keep the promise made to the master. If I want Guyu to support everyone, then I have to give my best. Then Gu orders another plate, which surprises Tanjiro. Then Guyu says, you told me that if I lose, then I will have to go to training. If I have to participate, then it also means that if I win, then I don't need to participate. Then Zero says yes. Then why does he say, sir? Then give Zero one more plate. This is my last plate. So if you can finish that extra plate, then you will win. Due to which I will have to take more time in training. Will it be enough for you? you. Then Zero says yes, and then both of them start to finish their plates. Then Tsunami is waiting for Oh Boy. Then the barber comes there and says, "Am I late? I also just came. So tell me, how is your training going on with the members? I don't think they will be able to help us in the fight with the upper rank. The situation is same here also, but it is the wish of the master to train them, so we have to do this. So tell me, why have you called me here? I have been thinking about the same thing since a long time. Is this about that castle? We thought that we are overpowering demons, but they still managed to disappear from there. All those people without any fear, they disappeared from there, leaving no evidence. I have been thinking for a long time that what is behind that door? Is it some kind of hideout of the demon sons that we have not found out about till date? I have examined that castle many times, but still I have not found anything there. Since that time, demons have stopped coming to the city, so it means that it is true that those people, they are after Tanjiro's sister. Now there is no doubt that something big is going to happen very soon. It doesn't matter what happens, because in the end, I will end all these things. All this is a curse for Team Mazur Cops. When I train the other members, my mind gets distracted, but when I think about the situation carefully, then I cannot stop myself from thinking what will happen next. This piece seems as if a storm is about to come. It is useless to say all this, because now nothing can happen. I have a suggestion for you. I also want to say something, so come on. First of all, I say fight with me. I was also going to say the same thing to you. Then here Tanjiro is helping Tagan's wives in the kitchen, and then she gives Tanjiro tea to relieve his fatigue after drinking, which Tanjiro feels very good. Tahinath Suru says, "Tanjiro, we want to thank you for saving us in the entertainment district. There is no need for this, because I have done everything before that." Hinasuru says, "You, your sister, that pig boy, that yellow-haired boy, and Tagan did a great job there. If not a single person was present there, then we would never have seen the sun the next day. I don't think Tagan and we three would have ever come back from there. It was really a miracle." Then she starts crying. Then Maku says, "I am sure Tan still wants to fight." Then Suma says they still talk at night and blame themselves for retreating. Then Hinasuru says, "Tanjiro, please defeat Muzan's Basuji." Then Tanji says yes. Then in the evening, Tagan says, "Today we are canceling the mountain race, and instead of that, we will do a special training in which we will fight together. So let's go to the mountain. We always have to fight with dimmers at night, so we have to improve our fighting skills in the dark. So now prepare your eyes to see in the dark and try to feel the thing that you cannot see. In training, I am the one who will attack you, so you have to fight against me and stay alive. And Tangro, you have to defeat me while saving your teammates." And then we see everyone gets ready to fight, and then Tagan starts attacking them all, but we see that nobody can see anything. Then all of them slowly fall down, and Tanjiro is also unable to understand anything and thinks that Tagan is an old ninja. So this was bound to happen, and I am not even able to track him with his smell. Where is he after all? And then he sees that Tagan knocks down 3 men and comes in front of him, and suddenly there is moonlight there. Then everyone starts getting scared, and one person says that this is impossible because we cannot fight an Ashira. Then Tagan comes to him and says, "Will you say the same thing while fighting with Deem?" and knocks him unconscious. Then Tanjiro says that Tagan is an old Hashir, so he can easily see our normal movements. So all of you come with me, and do not leave any opening to attack. And then everyone starts moving towards Tanjiro, and Tagan attacks 2 people, and Tanjiro saves both of them, and we see that all the members there fly due to the collision of their swords. They fall down and fall away. Then Tanjiro says, "I expected this from you, Tanjiro. He really has a lot of power in his hands. This is really amazing." Then Tanjiro and Tanjiro start fighting with each other. Then everyone else thinks, "This is really amazing. We can't believe that Tanjiro is able to fight with the old Hashira on equal terms. This is a fight between those people who are left from the upper ranks." Then Tanjiro thinks, "You have really become very powerful, Tanji." Then we see that seeing Tanji fighting like this, everyone gets encouraged, and they also start attacking Tanjiro. Then Tanjiro says, "Then it will be even more fun." Then we see that everyone together attacks Tanji. Then after a while, Tanjiro says, "I can't believe that you guys lost to me. You guys are not powerful at all." Then one person says, "We can't do this at this time because it is very difficult difficult to fight with an old Hashir. I am doing this training to scare you. I know I am not making them do it, but I hope that yes, Sharaz and Tans together will defeat the upper ranks and Mujan's Basuji. Then everyone also agrees to his words. Then the second person says, that's why we will work very hard so that we can support them one day. Then everyone agrees to this. Hearing this, Tan becomes very happy. Then the next day, everyone starts training with enthusiasm. And Tagan says that all these people will become powerful in their own way. And Tang Ro, now there is nothing left for you here, so you can leave from here. We will definitely defeat the upranks. But all this will end only when we defeat Muzan. So I leave everything to you. I will definitely defeat him. Tagan's wives pack Tanjiro's luggage and tell him to go for the next training. Then Tansro says, then I take leave from everyone, and I am fully hopeful that we will definitely meet in the next training. Then everyone says we have full faith in you, Tanjiro, and you don't worry, we will definitely reach you. Then Tanjiro leaves from there and runs and reaches near Mio Kairo's base. Then his crow tells him to work hard. Then he goes inside and sees that Mio Charo has knocked everyone down. Then a person says, I will not be able to do it now. What are you saying? If you don't do this, then very soon you will be defeated. We will eat it. And then that person attacks Cairo, and then Cairo attacks him and knocks him down, and says that if you were in a real fight at this time, you would have died 3 times by now. And with this, the episode ends.